Spend 32 hours with me as a medical doctor and a content creator. Today happens to be our theatre day in my unit. Previously, I've shown you what clinic days is like, so here is a typical theatre day as a house officer in obstetrics and gynecology. The surgery for the day was myomectomy, which is a surgical removal of fibroids. In my unit, Mondays are booking clinic, Tuesdays are theatre days, Wednesdays are clinic days, Thursdays and Fridays are kind of free, but we do ward runs every day after the morning review and before we start any of the activities scheduled for the day. Before theatre days, we prepare the patients for surgery, book the theatre, obtain informed consent, make sure that baseline investigations are carried out, grouping and cross-matching is done, and arrangement for blood has been made. I had to go and get the blood on this day because Joeso was on strike. I couldn't record other parts of the day because it got really busy, but this was at night during my call hours. I was supposed to transfuse a patient and I had to go to the lab to get blood myself, but on getting there it was locked because Joeso was on strike. I had to go back and document that the lab was locked and I couldn't get blood for transfusion. The call was not a very busy one. Morning came by quickly. I went to freshen up and I was back in the complex for the day's activities. I did my documentation, said medications that were due, and I finally had some free time to don my content creator's hat.
The lighting is poor, but this is a day as a house officer in O&G unit.
We are doing a strategic meeting, content planning.
Yes.
For our
board meeting.
Valentine picnic.
So watch out for us.
At this point, I was really exhausted.
What do you love most about being a house officer?
Oh, not really. I would have said nothing, but I love the fulfillment I get from seeing patients get better and when they say thank you, doctor. Apart from that, I don't like any other thing about being a house officer. Here, we're in the middle of shooting content for our Valentine's Day picnic. At this time, it was past 4. I got back to the complex because we still had some shooting to do, and then I met a patient relative.
The person on call will take over.
And that's it for this vlog. Thank you for watching. Bye.